Hello and welcome to Commander 99's Deck Tech series. I'm Austin, and let's talk about what's in the 99 this time. Today's commander is Inalla Archmage Ritualist. This legendary creature gives a beneficial tribal effect, Eminence, that works as long as it's in the command zone or on the battlefield. Whenever a non-token wizard enters the battlefield, you may pay 1 to create a token version with haste that exiles at the next end step. Being able to duplicate any wizard for a single mana allows for some exceptional synergies with wizard creatures that have enter the battlefield effects and activated abilities that involve tapping a creature. Inalla's second ability has you tap 5 untapped wizards to have target opponent lose 7 life, an ability not to be looked over as the game draws out. Wizards are generally smaller creatures that control the board, leaving untapped creatures for Inalla's ability a great end of turn effect to help you close out the game. This build plays many wizards with enter the battlefield effects. These creatures return permanents back to their owner's hands. Aether Adept returns a creature, Harbinger of Tides returns a tapped creature, Grixis Alchemist returns a non-land permanent, Aven Fogbringer can return a land, and Venser's Shaper Savant can return any spell or permanent. The advantage of being in blue is that there are plenty of wizards to help you gain card advantage. Omen Speaker, you scry 2. Seagate Oracle, you put one of the top 2 cards from your library into your hand. Merchant of Secrets draws a card. Champion of Wits loots 2 cards. Architects of Will rearranges the top 3 cards of any player's library, and cycles for a single blue or black mana. Disciple of Bolas sacrifices another creature to draw cards and gain life equal to its power. When Augur of Bolas enters the battlefield, you reveal an instant or sorcery from among the top 3 cards of your library. The instant and sorcery spells in this deck are used as removal, destroying creatures or artifacts, and ways to protect your board state from any threats your opponents may throw at you with counterspells or flicker effects. Trinket Mage grabs any one of these 1-mana artifacts and adds it to your hand, and Trophy Mage does the same for 3-mana artifacts. Artifact mana is where most of the ramp comes from, with Inalla's Eminence ability costing a single colorless mana. Stony Brook Banneret can supplement the cost by reducing your wizard's spells by 1. When you introduce Panharmonicon into the mix, you double the triggers that are produced from the creatures entering the battlefield and Inalla's ability. Imagine the damage you can deal with an Anthromancer, and how many tokens you can create with a Master of Waves. This build plays Wanderwine Prophets to threaten a combo at any point in the game. When you move to your end step, championing a Merfolk and stacking the triggers properly, you are able to take any number of extra turns by dealing combat damage with it. Mistbind Click can tap down your opponent's lands in a similar fashion if you are close to winning the game. These creatures entering the battlefield for a bit more grave recursion by returning creatures with Apprentice Necromancer and Bloodline Necromancer. You can return an instant or sorcery with Archaeomancer, Dualcaster Mage can copy an instant or sorcery, and Watertrap Weaver can tap down a creature for a turn. These enchantments are included for a bit more card draw because this deck is all about card advantage. Leyline of the Anticipation lets you cast your threats at instant speed. Docent of Perfection can flip with the cast of a single instant or sorcery in a wizard tribal deck, giving all your wizards +2/+1 and flying. Vidalcan Aether Mage is a wizard tutor for 3 mana, and these creatures allow you to tap your wizards for more card advantage. This deck wants to control the board and produce as much value out of your creatures entering the battlefield, drawing cards and building up those advantages when you draw up your win condition. Card advantage is what this deck wants almost as much as winning. Well, that's it for our Commander Deck Tech. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, tell us why, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out some of our other videos.